right, you guys seen the startup of my car. So I bought this car a couple months ago. We just had it deleted. One of my buddies did it for me. I didn't have time, but we're still having an injector problem. So I figured, had a company send me this injector cleaner, or injector fuel flush, diesel fuel injector flush, tucking words, to try out. So we are going to give it a whirl and see if it happens to help this thing. I don't know if it's going to, but we're going to give her a whirl. So, and also it's super easy to hook up on these things. I had to stay out my way. These two lines are the ones that come from the tank. One's a feed, one's a return. The other two are the ones that go to the actual, injection pump and return. So we're going to unhook these two, drive them into this bottle, and then we're just going to, do the old destructions. And that's the instructions there on the left-hand side. And see what she's going to do. All right, we got her hooked up. I might put a couple zip ties on those lines just in case they leak. Should be okay, but we got our gallon of juice fired up and see how she goes. Going to fire it up and let it run for 15 minutes. And then I think it was run for 15 minutes. Blah, blah, blah. Let it run for 15 minutes, very RPM. Let for 30, restart, and then run out the rest. So let's get her done. Forgot my tripod, so I'm improvising. So she got the bubbles worked out of her. We will, I'm going to let it idle for a couple of minutes, warm up a little bit because it is cold still. A couple things to load in the back, and then we'll do some varied RPM. And I don't know, see what it does. Figured it can't hurt. Worst case scenario, if it's still doing it, we'll pull the injectors and maybe replace one or replace a set. I don't know, we'll see. So we're just varying RPM a little bit. I don't know how much they want you to vary the RPM, but I figured I wouldn't let it idle for the whole time. So I'll rev it up and down a little bit for a few minutes. That's about as high as it'll actually let you rev it unless you're loaded. All right, so we just got the 15-minute run done. And that's how much it burnt. So I don't think I'm going to run the whole gallon through it. It wants you to run the whole gallon, but that'll take like a long time. So I'm going to let it sit for half an hour, go do something in the shop, and then we're going to run it for maybe another 15 minutes or so. And then, because, that's going to take a really long time. All right, so we got her all hooked back up to the diesel fuel. I did add I put 5 ounces of fuel conditioner. It tells you to add fuel conditioner. I put 5 ounces. I got like 3/4 of a tank of fuel. I'm gonna drive home, which is about 60 miles from here, 100 kilometers-ish. I'm gonna top it up with fuel and put another ounce in it, and then we'll do that tank, see how it works from there. If it doesn't, I was kind of contemplating, because we only used about maybe a third of the jug, that I might do it again. I don't know. We'll see. But I will come back to you starting it tomorrow morning. It'll be dark. I can probably do it and see what it does. Well, it should dark out. I got the light on here. I can't find my tripod in the dark, apparently, in the house, and I don't want to wake my old lady up. So you guys will just have to listen, see what it sounds like, and hopefully it starts nicer. This is after driving it home once, so 160-mile drive. Key on. That was actually nicer. Way nicer. Now it's not really cold out though. Maybe we'll see. That was definitely nicer though. I'll be honest, I didn't think that was going to work. I guess let's drive her back and forth and see what happens. All right, guys. So we ran the car for like probably close to 1,000 miles, and it definitely was better. So what I've done is I've run the rest. So I did the same thing it told me to do. Run it for half an hour, or run it for 15 minutes, shut it off. So I ran it for half an hour, shut it off for half an hour, ran it for half an hour, shut it off for half an hour, ran it for half an hour, shut it off for half an hour. And now it's been running for like probably close to 2 hours after that. And we're getting pretty close to the end of the jug. I didn't want to run it out of fuel because then I'm going to have to rebleed the system, and it's hard on the CP4. Yes, this does have a CP4 on it. So I just didn't want to deal with it. So I'm going to hook this back up, and we'll see what this thing is like in the morning starting. Like I said, it definitely got better. It just wasn't perfect. So if it's not perfect after this, we'll pull the injectors and test them. I was actually thinking about it. I probably should have pulled the injectors out and tested them, then put them back in, then ran it. Nah, and then retested them. But that seemed like an awful lot of work. So anyways, we'll see what we get. Cold start in the morning after we did the rest of the gallon.